Welcome
to
the
Boppin
Around.
Let's do that again.
Hi.
Welcome to... Okay, welcome back to
Boppin Around
with Venus
and Ayesha.
Woo!
Welcome.
Wow, we're back for episode 4. Because we're still using Ayesha's phone to record, guys. I know it's very unprofessional of us, but also we're just being realistic. We're like, it's better to post than to like wait. And so I'm going to go home to Ireland and get my microphone. Just give us, like, we just need a few more weeks.
You promise?
The episodes will be...
You promise?
Maybe better quality, hopefully better quality, because
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly how that microphone sounded or how good it was. I think it was good. Just need to hope that it's still in my house. Anyways.
I hope it's still there.
How are you doing, babes?
Honestly, honey, Pilates yesterday, I am finished.
Yeah, we did quite a hard class. There's a place in London that does really hard reformer classes, and we've been going to them, and Lord have mercy. Now, to be fair, yesterday's one wasn't as hard as the one we did the week before. The one we did the week before was
Non-stop.
insane.
Yeah.
It was like the hardest class we've ever done. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit...
I feel like yesterday she specifically targeted our glutes and quads and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because those areas for me are just... They're shredded right now.
Speaking of shredded,
Oh.
you ran into an old friend.
Oh, yeah, so...
And he basically tried to, like,
Yeah.
call you chubby. What the fuck?
That was hilarious. Anyway, he gave us, like, free drink stuff. We'll talk about that. But what are we talking about today?
Well, no, like, get into that then. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He gave us, like, vouchers kind of thing, but they're not vouchers. They're like...
Okay.
See, I don't know how to describe them.
You're, like, you don't describe anything. You just, like... So
I'm just
funny.
like, it's gotta be there, people.
No, basically we went to get lunch after Pilates and
Right.
Ayesha recognised someone that she used to work with, so they were chatting and stuff. And I think you guys had a kind of a dynamic between you that was very, like, sarcastic, so I think that's why he felt the need to be like, oh yeah, are you eating good? Yeah, you look chubby. What the fuck? Like, I was literally sitting there like, is he okay?
Yeah.
Anyways, he was sweet. He gave us some discounts and shit like that.
Oh, free drinks as well for me.
Oh, yeah. We love a freebie.
That was sweet.
So you want to know how I'm doing?
How are you doing? She took me for a walk earlier.
Yeah.
It was quite nice.
Like you're my little dog.
Literally.
I'll walk you like a dog.
Hadn't eaten and she's like, I don't care, let's go for a walk. I'm like, oh, let's go.
Let me actually have some of your blueberries.
Yeah, she's just like
Yum yum.
handling them all right now. Whoa.
Squish a blueberry into your
She's
forehead.
about to do it. No, don't. She wants to squish a blueberry into my forehead.
Take a photo.
With what phone?
Oh my god, the blueberries are like mixing with the coffee that I just drank.
It's on my head.
These blueberries are not that good. They're like super squishy.
What was the reason for squishing the blueberry on my head?
It was very fun to do. And look, it didn't leave any like mark or anything. Anyways, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm like, well, sorry. The way we quickly jumped to say I'm doing good. Oh my god, I thought a mouse just ran across my carpet. What the fuck?
Schizophrenia?
It was literally like a blur moved through. Listen.
Weed.
I think it goes without saying, based off of the last episode, that, you know, all those things I spoke about in the last episode are still very real things that I'm dealing with.
Right.
And it's a lot. I just feel like I was just realizing, like, it's August now. I think I've been going through it this summer. Just a lot of bad things happened to me. But, as always, things could be worse. And also so many good things have happened. And I am grateful. I just feel a bit, like, in that survival mode right now, which is a bit, like, shit to feel like. But
can you name one?
I am about to go home to Ireland. I'm going to 2 weddings. Well, first I'm going to a hen party for one of the weddings. Then I'm going to a different wedding, and then I'm going to the hen party related wedding. Does that make sense?
It does.
And the hen party one is basically my one of my best friends from college/university. So that should be really cute.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. So I'm looking forward to going to basically my second wedding as an adult, because I've been to like, officially I think I've been to 4 weddings. 3 of those I was basically a child. And then the last one was 3 years ago for my friend, and that was Indian wedding, Hindu wedding, and that was honestly such an incredible experience to be part of. And yeah, I'm excited to see my friend tie the knot. Don't say it's so cringy. Tie the knot. I'm excited to see her tie the knot. I haven't met her future husband, but I will be probably only at the wedding. But yeah, so that's exciting. And then I am going to somewhere far across the world.
Where?
After that, the
gonna...
land of Oz.
Oh.
I'm going to Australia. I'm so excited.
The Southern Hemisphere.
I'm going to Sydney. We'll probably travel a little bit around, but yeah, I haven't seen my sister in like, it will, at that point when I see her, it will have been 3 years that we haven't seen each other.
Wow.
No, sorry. 2 years.
Okay, still.
2 years since we haven't seen each other. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I'm going with my boyfriend, so it'll be just really, I think it's going to be an incredible time.
It's going to be wonderful.
Because I've always wanted to go to Australia. I never knew when, but having family over there is like the perfect reason to go. So yeah. Well, boppin' around. We are obviously like not posting any of these episodes yet, so they will be a little bit delayed, but we're gonna shoot content in the coming days, some photos for the podcast, and make some TikToks and stuff, start the Instagram. So we ordered some cute little sets.
They're not just
waiting
cute.
for them to arrive. Hopefully they work
sexy.
out. They are quite sexy. Hopefully we don't get censored by the algorithm. People who are listening to this in the future, they'll already know that because they'll see the picture and the colours and stuff, but we're thinking to go for... My fucking bitch just blew a bunch of vape into my face.
Pink and red.
Make it stop.
It's pink and red.
Okay, I'm just confiscating this
She's
shit.
confiscating it.
Speaking of vapes, I literally like went through a funny relationship with vaping and smoking over the past few months. Like, around Christmas time, I decided to buy a vape, and it was just so interesting to me. I was like, I never thought I'd be this girl.
Last Christmas.
And then with Ayesha, we went to Primavera because Ayesha smokes. I just started smoking. And now I feel like as though the smoking helped me to stop vaping. And now it's like I'm very conscious that I do not want to be a smoker. So, you know, I might have 1-2 here and there if I'm out drinking, but otherwise, like, I would never do it. But I thought I was addicted to nicotine at one point.
What about now?
No, I don't think so now. Because actually I did like vaping, but I think you giving me cigarettes, like me chain smoking in Primavera, stopped me from wanting to vape.
She was very like, I
don't know how that works, but yeah.
Do you want to have a cigarette now? Oh.
I was like, at the first night of Primavera, I think I smoked 15 cigarettes. That's not funny. Especially mind you, I literally was sick during the whole of June. Like, my voice was gone. And I think smoking genuinely prolonged it being gone.
Yeah, defo.
Because I had asthma when I was a kid, so I think I still have that, you know, somewhere deep within me. And yeah, that probably did not help me at all in the slightest. But yeah, sorry, I went off on a little bit of a tangent.
I'm grateful that you have asthma.
Asthma?
Because then I can use your inhaler if anything ever happens.
Because you have asthma too.
Exactly.
And I used your inhaler too. And
I've used yours before as
well.
well.
I was using my inhaler so much. It was crazy. And I haven't done that in years. Literal years. Anyways, guys, sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. But we want to do the podcast colours pink and red. And yeah,
why?
That's why our
Why
outfit is pink and red.
What is red?
Baby, you can speak about it too. Like,
I don't know what red is. Red is sexy.
Well, no,
Pink is love.
We just like
Pink is cute.
saw these outfits and then we were like, oh, what about pink and red?
I'm just very relaxed. I had my breakfast out in the balcony with a lovely view.
What if people think we're annoying?
Oh, I mean, honestly, I don't really care.
My head's actually hurting right now.
I'm annoying in general. Have you been hydrated? Are you hungover? I woke up feeling hungover this morning, to be honest. Lack of sleep. I fasted for 15 hours.
You said you farted. You're saying you fasted for 15 hours, but it's like, babe, like, if you ate dinner and you went to sleep, like, what are you on? Like...
Okay, so...
Right, look, listen.
Tangent.
Today we wanted to speak about we want to speak about how we both got into the industry, into doing sex work. We'll focus on Ayesha in this episode, and the next episode we'll focus on me.
Okay.
Um...
So, how did I get into the sex industry? Okay, well, to be completely honest with you, I've actually been quite good at sex for a long time now. So let's just say I'm in my mid-20s, and last year I had an escapade. Okay?
Let's just say I'm in my mid... Okay.
No, but like, honestly, like, it was just a quarter-life crisis, right? I was just like, do you know what? I'm done with shit sex. You know, I'm good at sex. Why can't I have someone who's good at sex give me good sex?
Amen.
You know? So I contacted an escort, and I said to him, listen, I've got a hotel. I want you to be with me for about 3 to 4 hours. They said, okay, cool. So I met them, and I was really nervous, obviously, and I got everything really, like, ready, you know. The hotel room obviously came ready, but I had, like, snacks and drinks prepared out for us, and he was really surprised at that, and I was like, look...
That's so cute of you! No, oh my god!
Did I not tell you that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so... And by the way, he did take me.
You're like a little kid today, so cute. You're like, what? Today in Tesco, she's like, what are we having for lunch? What are you having for your lunch? What are you having for your lunch?
Oh.
It's like we're in the schoolyard.
So yeah, though he took those snacks as well, by the way, and he was very happy about them, because let's be real, in my head it's like 3 to 4 hours of sex. You're gonna be fucking hungry. You're gonna be fucking thirsty.
Yeah.
You know.
Doesn't go unnoticed.
Exactly, and you know it's gonna affect performance. And personally, I just want to have fun. I don't want anything to get in the way.
Exactly.
So we had good fun. He stayed in contact with me for a long time. He's still technically in contact with him. I'm not really speaking to him much, but we'll get onto that later. That's another story, yeah.
More so breaking the boundaries.
Literally, it's a bit weird. But anyway, he calls that night the demonic night in his eyes, and that's what he called it to his friends, because apparently I was a demon, sex demon. I had a lot of fun. I was very good. He enjoyed it. And at the end, he was like, look, I can't do longer. My balls are tired, you know, like... And I tried to, like, tell him, please, and he's like, no, I can't. And he literally held his crotch, and I was like, look, I just can't do it. Too much sex. And I was like, oh, God. Anyway, he said to me, I don't understand, like, why are you, like, contacting me? Why don't you just find someone and, you know, I'm surprised you don't have a boyfriend or anything. And I said, look, it's not that. It's just, it's the hassle of going through, like, dating and then finding someone and then just being like, oh, they're shit. And then they don't pleasure you. And it's just like, I put in all that effort and I'm not getting anything out of it. It sucks. And then he was like, you know, you could probably make a bit of money on OnlyFans. And I was like, that's interesting. So for the next 6 months, before me and Venus came back into each other's lives, I was researching OnlyFans, looking into it, learning about the industry more. And I came to the conclusion, right just before I met Venus, that, do you know what, I'm probably going to make an OnlyFans. I made an OnlyFans, we reconnected. I had, like, no idea that Venus was doing OnlyFans.
You did. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to the viewers.
No.
No, you did know, because
what?
In 2021, when we saw each other, like, once or twice, I spoke about it with you, and you were like telling me, wow, that's so cool, you should start a YouTube for it as well. You were the first person that told me that. So you did know, but you obviously forgot.
I forgot. Probably, yes. She's always there to keep me in check. So,
I had no idea.
It's not like it was like a
no, I get it. You didn't know if I was still doing it. You didn't know what the deal was. Yeah, you didn't know anything about me at that point.
I had forgotten about everything. I've been through a lot in the past couple of years. We both had, obviously. But anyway, she was like, wow, you're such a slut. No, she didn't say that. Imagine. That's just how it started, really. Venus was like, hey, you've already got your OnlyFans page working. Let's help you get it started. And from there,
Okay,
here we
wait, but babe, you've missed out on the whole aspect of you getting into in-person sex work too.
Right.
I mean, I thought you were going to speak about that.
Right.
But that's good that you did explain
Right.
the OnlyFans part of
That's
it.
true, actually. See, so the other side of the story is the in-person. So in-person started, let's say, about a few days before Christmas last year. So just before Venus picked up her little vape that she mentioned earlier, I actually saw my first client.
But that was also inspired by the sex worker you saw too, wasn't it?
It was, yes, it was. I was like, do you know what? If people want to have sex with me, they can pay me. So, you know, I found a few people somehow, and they paid me. They loved it. One of the first guys I met, his dick was like humongous. It was genuinely like 12 inches big, and it was like curved to the left, and I bled that night. We had a lot of fun, but I bled. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, actually, he was.
I'm not surprised because.
Yeah.
Like, me personally, I'm like my little asshole. She's this sensitive little girl, you know, like she can't.
Right.
And then it's like.
Yeah.
12 inches in there.
And it's
Fuck my
curved.
life.
12 inches curved.
Well,
So
any
it's not-
poppers present?
There were. And that's why I didn't notice the blood. And he said, hey, there's blood. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
But, babe, I'm just realizing that
That was like you losing your anal virginity.
pretty much the second time. But it's like, that actually wasn't a client. Now that I'm thinking about
wasn't
that
it?
was just before I started taking on clients.
Okay.
After that experience, I said to myself, do you know what? I put myself through a lot of effort. I still didn't orgasm. I still didn't enjoy myself. And I even fucking got hurt. I might as well get paid for this.
Amen.
Yeah. So then I started to
That's so
get paid for
true,
it.
actually, yeah.
Yeah. And right now, obviously, it's going well. The in-person work funded my entire year so far, which is quite good. I let go of my other job. I was teaching. That's right. I'm a teacher. So if you've got any teaching fantasies, hey, I'm here. I do have a schoolgirl outfit, yes, which I actually got from a client. Interesting.
How do you feel about schoolgirl outfits? Like, because I used to just think, I used to think anything of it until the past few years. I've been like, it is a bit weird, actually.
Right. No, a few years ago I used to think it's weird, but now that I've come into the industry, I feel like if you are like a normal person and you have like a desire to do something with someone consensually who is over the age limit, then I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Obviously, it then comes into play when you think about a person's ethics and morals when they look at people who are underage and perhaps actually going to school, because that's fucking horrible and horrific. That's literally disgusting. But yeah, no, I totally understand the idea of these types of kinks, right? For me, it's not like a massive thing. I think I don't really have any roleplay kinks that I'm totally into. Like, I know I might be in the sex industry, but I feel like the longer that I've been in the sex industry, the more desensitized to sex I've become. Like, I'm not watching porn as much because I'm tired. And I used to watch it for fun because I used to think, okay, let me watch these girls and get some ideas about how I could do the performance, because that's what sex is, right? It's a performance. And, you know, I'd really find it inspirational. But after you've watched so much, you're just like, okay, do you know what? I get the hang of it. Every once in a while, I might turn on some adult films just to kind of refresh my mind or get some inspiration or just motivate myself, really. Maybe even get some outfit ideas, because I've done that before.
Adult films.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
You like to put it on sometimes
I
when
do.
me and my boyfriend are there, and you're like, guys,
Yeah.
let's watch porn. What are we going to watch? We're either going to watch, what is it? Like a TV show or a porn?
Yeah. I do enjoy watching porn. It's cool, you know, it's nice to see.
It's cool.
It's I mean...
It's the pool, it's the pool. No, it is like...
I don't want to say it's all fake, but, you know...
Well...
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah, and I can see how it's like... Well, yeah, it feels like it's actually kind of researched. Even if I look at it these days, I'm thinking... Okay,
Definitely.
what looks good? What's popular?
No, 100%.
What position are they doing? Okay.
What they're wearing.
Yeah, like once you're in the business side of it, you kind of can't help but just have that lens when you look at content like that. And I don't really watch porn either, really, that much, ever. There is from time to time I will, but it's like, I think I watch it less because I'm looking at it all the time. So I'm definitely desensitized to a lot of it. Like, I'm seeing naked girls constantly because I, like, obviously collab with other girls, like, online, in terms of, like, you know, promoting each other and stuff. So I'm constantly seeing them naked, seeing content, obviously, on OnlyFans, on Twitter, on everything.
What would you say is the weirdest thing that you've experienced in the industry? Client behavior. I've had some weird clients. I've had a person call me up once saying that they'd pay me $5,000 so they can listen into me having sex with other clients. And I was like, what? I don't think I can do that.
They wanted to be in the room and watch you have sex?
They wanted to be on the phone and listen to us have sex.
Really? You wouldn't want to do that?
It was non-consensual.
Wait, what?
So they'd want to be on the phone.
Oh, and the other person wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that is weird, actually.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, like, sure, they were offering a lot of money, but
Jesus
it's like...
Christ.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's just fucked up.
Yeah, and, like, what if you were to tell the other person or something? Like, did he not want you to, like, tell the other person?
Yeah, he did not want me to tell, but also it's like, I don't know what person in their right
would
mind...
want to accept that unless they were getting paid for it too.
Exactly. Also...
Was it like a FaceTime or was it just like...
just a normal phone call. It was weird, yeah. And they were like, I'll pay you extra if you can make the client stay for like 2 or 3 hours even. And I was like, babe, listen, no one's going to want to do that. People have things to do. Like, people just want to come see an escort, you know, shoot their load and get the fuck out. You know, that's literally what they're here for. They're not going to sit around for 2-3 hours while we fake moan or some shit, you know. And besides, it's not like I want to give... If I was to do the offer, I wouldn't want to give any of that money to the client. They're my client, right? They're not here to get paid. They're here to pay me.
Yeah.
You know? And I had somebody messaging me yesterday saying some bullshit. And I feel like the people who always talk the most crap always deliver nothing. You know? They've got nothing to offer you.
They talk a lot of...
Exactly.
Because their actions are not adding up, so they just talk it instead of...
Exactly. Like, he said to me last night, somebody said to me last night, hey, I'm a small dick, puny little blah, 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 insert racial slur. He called himself a racial slur. And he was like, I give escorts like £2,000 to £4,000. And I was like, okay, well, here's my bank details, send me some money. And he's like, oh, I can't send you money because my wife will see it. And I was like, okay then. And I said to him, with a rolling eyes emoji, I said to him, don't message me, I'm not available till Friday. If you're really serious, come see me Friday. And then he started talking about more shit. And I said to him, listen, babe, you just said the same thing twice to me, right? I actually don't care. I'm only replying to you out of pity because you're one of the hundreds of men who've messaged or called me, and I'm out of decency, I'm trying to get back to you and let you know I'm available on Friday, right? I'm trying to be better and not leave clients on red for like a week straight. I'm just trying to get back to them as soon as possible and tell them, hey, sorry, I'm not around. The issue with that though is that sometimes they just text you back or they call you like crazy, like, please, I want to see you, please. And I'm like, no, you can't. I'm busy. What are you doing? I'll come pick you up. No, I've got my own life outside of this.
Yeah. That's why it's refreshing when you do engage with a client who gets it and they're
100%,
just...
yeah.
Like, it's the same way for me on OnlyFans when a fan, they understand. It's like they just get it.
Yeah.
Like...
Much easier.
They're not coming at you with some weird attitude or desperation or like...
Hate that.
Thinking the world revolves around them, you know what I mean?
Hate that.
Well, why, like, was sex work something that you technically could have seen for yourself? Maybe, like, let's say back when we first met, like, in 2018. Like, do you think that it was always something that you thought you might delve into at some point?
See, the thing is, that's interesting because I never actually rule anything out, right? Maybe certain extremes, right? I might rule out certain jobs, but I never said to myself I would never do sex work. I never thought about how good I was at sex then. I just didn't think about it much. But when we first met, I just was warped into the idea that I would be a massive salesman, you know, like everyone there.
Because we met in the door-to-door
Exactly.
calls, which I think we mentioned already, but we will talk about that in another episode.
Exactly. And it's like, when we were there, we were learning about how it's important to sell yourself, you know, and get to know the clients and whatnot. And moving on from that, we realized that you still have to sell yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And going back to when I was talking about how I had to or how I have to talk to clients and tell them, hey, I'm so sorry I couldn't get back to you. You know, just having that decency, I feel like, is just part of selling yourself. And no, I didn't think I'd be doing sex work now. If you told me then, I probably would be shocked, but I'm not surprised that I'm doing it. I'm quite happy that I'm doing it. I feel quite free. And I do feel like it's given me a boost in my confidence. I feel like it's given me the chance to be productive. I've genuinely felt happier this year than I have in the last few years.
Specifically
in the last 3 years, yeah.
That's really good.
I love sex.
That's really, really good, babe. I'm really happy that, like, you've had a really good experience so far for the most part. Because, like, obviously there's so many... Everyone has a different experience when it comes to sex work. And I think there is a certain kind of representation right now of people saying they regret it. But I think it is important to speak. I mean, who knows? Maybe in 20 years we'll regret it. But I just don't think that's really possible. Because I think once you go into something and you've already weighed up the pros and cons and you've made a rational choice behind why you're doing what you're doing, it's less likely that you're going to regret something, you know? It's like when my phone got stolen, like, I can't really have any, like, regrets or blame on myself because I feel as though it was just completely random and just wrong place, wrong time.
No,
like,
definitely.
I didn't really do anything that could have caused it, you know? Like, I wasn't, like, really drunk or I don't know, like, had it in my pocket or something. I don't know. It was just sitting at fucking dinner with my phone on the table. I mean, yeah, like most other people, like most people do. So, yeah. Anyway, what else should I ask you?
I was going to say...
Like, do you think that... I think we spoke about that in the last episode, actually, but...
What?
Actually, we speak about that it's gender affirming to you?
Yeah, I guess so to an extent, because it's like... I just get to be myself.
Yeah.
I get to be myself. Well...
Jesus. Voice is going.
My balls dropped.
Oh, Timmy.
So... yeah, about that. Anyway,
anyways, child.
Yeah. There's this thing I was going to say. It'd come back to me, but I had this experience the other night with a client. It was really nice. Because I've met him before, and yes, he actually was on Viagra last time I met him, the banana man.
Okay.
But the reason was because he was rock hard, like okay. Rock hard.
Okay.
This time I met him, he was hard, but he wasn't rock hard. He was like normal hard.
Okay.
Last time it was like if you slammed into a fucking pole on the street, like that hard.
Yeah.
And that's how I could tell he was on Viagra. Obviously, he didn't disclose it to me. But to be fair, he might have just been tired from work as well. But we had like a good 70 minutes of sex, which is still a very long time. 70 minutes of sex. I didn't come. He had...
Sorry, the way that you were like...
He had an amazing
70
time.
minutes. I didn't come, but...
Yeah. No, it was fun. It was very fun. He paid me a good amount of money, of course. Let's not disclose it, but he paid me a good amount of money. And I got like really nervous because he was really sweet when I saw him the first time. And this time around, I specifically wore an Arabian dress, a sexy outfit, you know. And, you know, everything was just really good. My makeup was flawless. My outfit was great. The apartment was tidy. Everything was looking good. He came through, and it was fucking fun. It was really fun. And then he stayed only for an hour and about 20 minutes, and then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go now. And I was thinking, oh, I wanted to do more rounds, but you know what? I've got paid.
That's the ideal situation though, isn't it?
One of my bitches said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. They said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ideal situation.
Getting paid to do something you love.
Yes, even though I didn't orgasm.
But I think that takes the pressure off of everything too. I do get what you mean by you're like, one of your main reasons why you got into it was because you're like, listen, I want to have sex, but I don't want to have bad sex for nothing. I might as well hopefully still have some good sex with some of my clients, but if I do have bad sex, it's fine because I'm going to get paid. Exactly. So it kind of like, yeah.
Oh, I've read an article
it helps you to almost like, I guess, sift true?
ADHD.
Yeah. It helps you to, hold on. Basically, you get to like get sexual experience. Right. With loads of different types of people. Right. And actually get something out of each and every single one of them because, you know, you're getting paid.
Can I ask you something? How much do you agree with the statement of every time you have meaningless sex with someone, you're giving away a part of your soul?
Well,
do you believe that's bullshit?
What about apparently your body count goes down based off of how many times you've come?
Goes down?
No, sorry. Basically, a body in your body count only counts if they made you come.
So that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Because that means my body count is probably like, what, 10? Because how many people out there have actually made me come? Like, literally, out of all my clients, I probably come... I don't even come with them. I always come, like, either at the end of the day or the next day because I'm fucking exhausted. Like, at the end of the day, I'd probably be so horny. I'd just be like, I've had so much sex, but I still haven't orgasmed. So I'd force myself to finish so then I can get some relief. Or if I'm just that exhausted, I just don't do it.
Yeah. But the thing you said about the souls, like...
Oh, I think that's utter bullshit.
Yeah, it just depends what you believe in, really, because, like, I think it goes back to you, like, how you feel when you're saying you had sex and you're like, oh, that wasn't good, what's the point of even having sex, like, blah, blah, blah. Right. But it's the same thing. Like, it's kind of like, oh, if you didn't have a good experience, and then you feel like, did I just, like, I don't know, lose something instead of gain something, right. Which I think...
But that can be said with a lot of things as well.
No, I know. It's like, I think that it just really depends person to person. I think, like, if you feel as though you've just had sex with... if you, like, depends on the person you're having sex with too, right? Like, if you actually don't like them as a person and you just, like, you've had sex and afterwards you might be, like, a little bit, like, feeling kind of, like...
Gross.
Because, like, to a certain extent, you're exchanging, like, energy, right? You're, like...
Definitely,
like, that person is either inside you or you're inside them or you're doing something with them anyways. Like, So, yeah, and that might make you feel a whole different type of way about yourself based off of how that person made you feel during sex. Like, I think, like, you could easily... I mean, it's obviously kind of harder to make happen because, like, feelings can get involved and stuff, but, like, if you were just to have a purely sexual relationship with someone, like a friends with benefits or whatever, if you have really good communication and that person treats you with respect, I think that, like, you can have sex and still come away from it, like, not feeling like shit. You probably just feel good, like, you know? But you have to be at that kind of phase of your life or that type of person where you would want to actually do that. Like, you shouldn't really feel pressured by someone else just because, like, maybe that's all they want. So then you're like, okay, I'll just have sex with you. I don't want anything else, even though you might want a relationship. So it's just important to know yourself and know what you want. And that way you won't walk away from it feeling like, you know, as if you lost something. I mean, that's kind of like how you feel when you're like saying, oh, well, I kind of did feel like that. So I actually do still want to explore the sexual market, but I don't want to waste my time or feel like I'm not getting anything out of it. Like, yeah, maybe some of these people I'm getting with, I'll have an amazing time, but how am I supposed to know? So you were like, I want to get paid to have sex. And that's not obviously going to work for everyone.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I do have to say, like, I'd like to think that I am cocky because...
Do you know what you're about to say?
No, honestly, because I know I'm good at sex. I'm amazing at sex, right? And it just comes to the point where, you know, you feel amazing when you've not only just got paid, but you've also given sexual gratification to someone else, right? It boosts your ego a lot. And in terms of like the feeling of having sex with someone gross and exchanging of the energies, I like that because to an extent, you know, if you're not careful and very mindful, you will end up doing that and taking on someone's negative energy. I always like to go in to my work days with just a lot of manifestation, you know, and if someone believes manifestation or not, just the power of just saying something is quite strong, and keeping yourself mentally protected is a real thing, I believe. Because it's like, you know, I might see some horrible people, but I won't let their negativity affect me, you know? Because people will, like, slur or say horrible slurs, whether it's about anything, specifically transphobia. Honestly, to me, it's just like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
You mean like some of your clients have said stuff like that?
No.
Just people online. Yeah,
people in real life.
And
online,
real,
Yeah.
Yeah, we see, like, I observe it out on the streets.
Lord
I mean, maybe one day we could talk about what happened a few weeks back.
One day we will.
I went psycho at a group of fucking idiots.
Yeah.
But,
none of my clients have ever...
Yeah, and that's fucking rightfully so. Because what do you mean? I mean, you were just telling me earlier that someone basically kind of shamed sex work right after they had nutted.
Yeah.
Like... That
was weird. He was talking about how much money he makes and blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, okay, cool, yeah. And he was like, yeah, you really shouldn't do this job, you know. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And he kept yapping.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You know how some men just...
It's like, oh, wow, now that you said that, you're so right. Okay,
yeah.
I quit, delete everything.
Tesco, take me on. Itsu, I'm coming. God. Anyway, no, he was just trying to, like... What was he trying to do? What's that word that I'm looking for? Justify...
It's a cognitive dissonance. Like,
okay.
He engages in the activity himself, but yeah, his thoughts and his actions are not aligning. Right. It's like with veganism, like, that's when I first learned of cognitive dissonance, I think, was like, you know, your thoughts are, I don't want to hurt animals, I love animals, but then your actions are, you know, you contribute to the murder of them and you eat them. So it doesn't, like, those two things don't go together, but it's like, and sometimes our brain will go to such extents to, like, make us think that what we're doing makes sense.
Right.
It's almost like your brain is trying to protect itself from the fact that logically it doesn't make sense. Like, that's why maybe some people might get heated over, like, veganism. They get real angry and defensive about it, but it's like about, like, not wanting to be vegan.
Right. Venus is very, very well informed into being a vegan. She's been a vegan for 10 years, by the way.
Oh, maybe that's another episode.
Definitely.
Sex, being a vegan. Vegan and sex work, no. But actually, there could be some interesting conversations for
Definitely.
That. But, yeah, so, I mean, then when we think about it in terms of sex work, it's like... I get, it's like that guy you're talking about, he thinks that, like, it's a separate rules apply for him or some shit.
Exactly.
Like, I've had people like that on that have, or I remember one person in particular on my OnlyFans, he, like, sent all his sexual, like, sent me real sexual messages, like, you know, and then I think I chatted to him back and forth, and then he eventually was like, but why are you doing this? Like, I just want to ask, why would you do this? Like, you don't need to do this. Like, why are you selling explicit content? Like, you could do something else. I'm like, babe, like, why are you here then? Like, it's just funny. Like, it's just like, babe. The reason that you're here is the same reason that I'm here, okay? Oh. It's like a customer. It's like how grocery shops exist. Like, the grocery shop is there because we need to eat.
OnlyFans is there because I need to nut.
And babe, can I ask you, like, I know it's hard to say.
Go on.
Because I feel this question is quite hard to answer personally myself, but, like, how long do you see yourself doing, let's say, in-person sex work, first of all?
Fingers crossed. I'm gonna keep working hard, but I feel like, oh, I'm just yawning. What a boring question, Venus. Sorry.
Sorry to the headphone users. I literally just
I'd say
off
about
with
a
some-
maximum a year, 1 year.
Okay. And
Yeah.
why? How come you want to stop in a year? Like, what's
I want
your
to.
reasoning?
I want to move from the country. Actually, I
Yeah.
want to move to Asia, but I feel like, you know, all good things must come to an end. All bad things must come to an end. I don't see myself doing sex work forever. It is an issue of like energy and time. Sex work, like, it's already August now by the time we're recording this, and you know, it just feels like the other day I started, and it takes a lot of mental and physical energy, and yes,
a lot
a lot.
of physical energy? Honestly, like
I'm exhausted.
it's a
all the
workout,
time.
babe.
It's
there's your
insane
cardio
workout.
for you.
Exactly. I haven't danced in a while, but I've been doing cardio regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's crazy. You should see how much I sweat during sessions. They love it. Anyway.
Dirty bastards.
Dirty
I'm
bastards
joking, I'm
indeed,
joking.
they are. No, they pay my salary. Don't be rude, honey. So, no, but I'd say a year max, probably.
And what about like online OnlyFans? and stuff
Oh,
like
I'd love to do that forever.
that? Yeah.
That's so fun. I do
Yeah.
enjoy that.
Could you see yourself doing in-person sex work here and there over the years? Like, if you knew you had a good client or...
Definitely, because I think the thrill will always be there, right? Because it's like, I kind of I've never done like actual like performances, like let's say like, do you remember we went to that bottomless brunch the other day, and then that girl was on the pole and
Oh, yeah.
actually doing performances, like in-person performances and stuff like this. It's quite thrilling. It does.
That's why I really
Yeah.
want to do pole with you. I want us to do pole together.
I'd love to. It's honestly so cool.
That would be a cool segment for the podcast.
Literally so cool.
Would you actually do
I
it
would
with me?
actually
Because
fucking
at
do
first
it.
you said you didn't really want to.
When
You
did I
wanted to
say
do
that?
Did I say that? Did I say that?
February.
That was, you were like, I'd rather do your four, but I don't really want to do pole. That was February, yeah.
Uh-huh.
March maybe. Because I think something that it would be, I think like we go through a format all the time, because it's
Yeah.
like when you have someone else with you doing it, it makes it way easier. So
I
if
love
you were
it.
gonna do pole, then like we go to classes and get
definitely.
consistent. Like I have the pole in my house, guys. And I have been practicing since last year, but I haven't been practicing as much lately. But yeah, I would love to do that with you.
That'd be pretty
Especially
fun.
considering that you love to perform, as you're now saying.
I love to perform.
I really like to perform too, I'll say. So I think, yeah.
Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays, I'm performing all day, all night.
Mm-hmm.
Every other day is not a performance. If I'm being a bitch, I'm actually being a bitch. If it's on a Friday and I'm being a bitch, it's because I've been paid to be a bitch, honey.
And, like, you don't want to think about anything to do with relationships right now.
Oh, definitely not.
But in terms of, like, in person and even online, like, let's say you're in a relationship in, like, 2 years' time. How do you think right now, obviously it depends on the person, but how do you think that will play into your sex work in person and online? Like, I know you don't want to do it within a year.
If
so.
I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
So, I would probably... It depends on the person. I don't think I'd be doing in-person sex work by then. I think I would have wanted to... I don't think I'd want to get into a relationship until I've stopped in-person sex work.
Okay.
Right? I feel like at that point, I would probably just want to have sex with that one person. I'm nowhere near that phase in my life for myself to be ready to say, yeah, I'm ready to go back to just, you know, having that one person I care for. I don't want to be in a relationship. I can't even fathom the idea. Honestly, it's torture just thinking about it. I genuinely cannot. So...
Me sitting here in my relationship like, yeah.
No, she's got an adorable relationship. I adore it. But for every other relationship, especially for people I don't know and I don't care, I'm just like, ew. Like last night I was watching Pretty Little Liars, and then these two girls are kissing. I looked at it from the screen, and I looked at the screen. And
Is
I saw
that Spencer? Is it? I think
Emily.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
She was kissing some girl. I was looking away from the screen. I was at my iPad. I looked at the screen, and I was just like, ew.
But you love girls.
No, I know, but it's just like the initial.
Ayesha is like romantically interested in sexually interested in men, romantically interested in women.
That's the thing. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Or I don't even know if it's like romantic.
I don't even know.
I think with women, it's like
Yeah.
you're like, wow, so beautiful, wow, oh my god, And then men, you literally never make one comment about a man ever.
Yeah, no, men are gross.
You're just... So that's why I say sexually, like...
No, genuinely, men ick me the fuck
like, all you want
out.
from a man is to be fucked by them, and then I think...
Money
Okay.
first. Money first. If the sex is good, then maybe. But if they pay me for sex, then that's something else, and that's where.
So
the
I'm
act
really
comes
excited to see for your future. Like,
Right.
I'm intrigued to see.
Oh, you're just probably gonna see my
think
head on a pole outside
go.
the Tower of London.
Lord have mercy. Game of Thrones. And what about, like, then OnlyFans? How do you think that will play in to a future relationship?
Right. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. If my partner doesn't want me to do OnlyFans, we're not gonna be in a relationship. There is no
Oh
relationship.
my god, I didn't know what you were going to say there. I thought you were going to say, then I will quit. That's what I thought you were going to say.
I'm not going to quit. I've learned from my previous relationships, you got to put yourself first. If your partner does not agree on that, then I'm sorry, I don't think you should be together. There's nothing wrong with it. That just means you're not meant for each other.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm an atheist, right? I do believe in the universe and whatnot, but I believe that as humans, we're here and we get to choose what we do with ourselves and how we treat other people. And, you know, whether karma exists or not, I feel that, you know, if you don't do what makes you happy, what's the point of living, right? I used to be suicidal. I used to be depressed, but I'm not anymore, right? I've come a long way from that. And I feel like if I'm in a relationship with a person and they don't accept me for who I am, then there's never going to be a relationship, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd want to do OnlyFans with my partner, though.
Yeah.
You know?
If they were down to do it.
Yeah, I've actually got a new crush.
Oh?
Yeah, so...
Who the fuck is this?
So, there's this guy, he's...
Oh! Did you say guy?
I know, for the first time ever, but it's
Wait, what?
It's because he's very sweet and very respectful.
Okay, and who is he? Where is
He's
he?
actually kind of hot.
Where'd you meet him?
No, he's not real, he's an actor.
For fuck's sake, he's not real.
He's on a show.
He's not real.
His character's name is Chidi Anagonye.
What show is he on?
The Good Place. Kristen Stewart.
I've heard of
She's
The
on
Good
it, yeah.
Is that a show or a movie? It's a show.
It's a show, yeah.
Oh.
I've just been having it on as a background show, but he's just so, like, he's very smart. I have, like, a thing for smart people.
Okay.
I forgot what you call that.
Sapiosexual or
You're
something?
close to that. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. My first ex was the smartest person I've met in my life, and that was a big turn on. She was incredibly smart. But that didn't work out. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy, honestly. He's very smart. He talks about ethics and morals.
Wow.
And he's ripped.
Ripped?
Yeah, and he's quite cute. And
Okay.
but he's an actor. So it's his character that I'm in love with.
Okay.
That's it.
Right.
And also, if you looked at my tweets, I've also had a crush on Noah Cyrus for the last 10 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen people talking about her lately, like... I think people, like, are shaming her body.
Men
and
are
then
shaming
people
her
are...
body.
I think I saw someone retweeted something being like, in this age of Ozempic, people think that this is what... Or like, they were like, she's proudly plump. Or, I don't know what the fuck someone was said. I don't know.
Basically, the whole idea is men were going around saying 3 shots and I'd hit that. And everyone's like, are you fucking okay in your head?
What do you mean by that? 3 shots?
Basically, they would have sex. You know how men just like to objectify women and just talk about how, oh, I want to have sex with her, I want to have sex with her, this, that, the other. Right? That's how the patriarchal society is, right? And laddish, boyish culture is basically just revolving around talking about sex with women, but not actually treating them like humans. So the whole idea was that they'd fuck her only if they're drunk.
Oh, 3 shots. I thought you meant like shots as in like sex, like back shot type thing. You mean like shots like fucking alcohol?
Yeah.
Ew!
Yeah, I saw that and I was like...
What the fuck?
I know, I saw that and everyone was like taking the piss out of the men who were saying that, and I literally...
Babes, like...
Yeah, it's horrible.
Just because you take 3 shots, babe, she ain't looking at you, sweetheart.
Exactly.
Like, oh, that is funny that you think I'll just take 3 shots and hit that, babe.
Someone tweeted, and I think I reposted it. They
she
said,
don't want your chode.
Literally, she does not want your fucking chode, yeah? You fucking incel virgin.
It's just so hilarious.
Literally. No, somebody tweeted saying, if I had 3 shots, then I'd work up the courage to go speak to her.
Yeah, that's how we should be speaking.
That's literally, I
Fuck off.
retweeted that and I was like, literally, I totally get that.
Ew.
I love Noah, but yeah.
What the fuck?
No, it's crazy, honestly, it's terrible.
What in the world?
People are so gross. It's just horrible.
What the fuck? No, that shit makes me mad. And the thing is, yeah, I'm watching... I don't know if I said this already on the podcast, but I'm only watching Game of Thrones for the first ever time. I've just finished season 5, and now I'm on season 6. I'm like, the fucking men in Game of Thrones, some of those characters are fucking disgusting. I fucking hate them. There is a few men that are redeemable.
Right.
That I love, like Sam and Sir Davos. But so many men are just tapped on that show. And they're characters, yeah, but they remind me of this culture we are living in right now.
100%. Oh, wait, can I say something about Sam?
Hmm?
I'll be completely honest about Sam, right? No spoilers, but if me and Sam were in the same room, he'd get it. So...
And on that note, I think we should end this episode.
Wow.
We love you, Sam.
Love you.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
That was fun.
Yeah, now we're going to record my story into sex work. And so come back next week for that episode. Let it out, babe. I know you want to.
Oh, she knows.
Let it out.
Fuck, right
She
there.
hasn't moaned in a while, you know, so.
Do you like
yeah.
my cupcake?
You like my cupcake?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, I'm cutting her off now.
Okay.
Okay, well, this has been Boppin Around. This has been
Boppin Around.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Bye, guys.
Ciao.